And that was cool. If you don't know who Rufio is, you can just leave right now. Last night I got drunk.
Yeah, tell us about Devin's party.
Devin's our friend who we went to high school with. Well, Emily went to high school with. I don't know how it happened, but I magically just became friends with all of Emily's high school friends. And so now we're all...
Because I have good friends.
You do have good friends. I appreciate them. Most of them. So
her party.
She had a birthday party. And it was Peter Pan themed. And I went as Wendy. I'm sure I looked like a really slutty Wendy because I'm just like normally pretty slutty. And then I put on a white gown, so to pretend I was a little girl, which is in a way kind of weird. But I went there with Raymond, who dressed up as a pirate. Raymond's also a friend from high school too. He's got like a goatee and is blonde and stuff like that, so the world knows. Can put a picture into their mind. And I'm wearing this super long white dress, and I'm driving. God knows why, because we both know that Raymond's not gonna get drunk, and I probably will after a shot, because I'm a cheat date. And so we're driving there, and they call this house the Villa. There's this thing in college where it's like cool to name your house. There's like the Cage at Gonzaga for like the improv kids, and then there's the Villa for Devin and her boyfriend and his roommates. And I kept thinking to myself, when I grow up, when I get a house, my house is gonna be called the Burrow. If any of you bitches steal that, I swear to God, you will never live it down. So we get to the villa, and Raymond's carrying a bottle of Sailor Jerry's, which I think is fitting, because he's a pirate, and like, I don't know, there's always naked pirate ladies on the inside of the bottle, right? So it works. And we get inside, and there's no one there. We're the first people there, even before the birthday girl. We're there before Devin gets there.
You were?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Isn't that funny? And so we're like just hanging out, and this whole house is like covered in black lights, which I think is kind of funny because it's a costume party, so what's the point? But maybe she's trying to be sensitive to people who had like really shitty costumes or something, which I can understand. I would want to be sensitive. But it's black lighty, and my dress is glowing, and I'm really happy that I'm wearing a slip, because otherwise the whole world would see my underwear. And like my teeth are glowing, and Raymond's teeth are glowing, and we're like, oh, let's get some alcohol in our systems before people get here. And I'm not very good at taking shots, and I'm also not good at like drinking regular drinks, because I don't know, I really hate the taste of alcohol. So what I tend to do is grab the bottle by the neck and let as much get in my body as possible in that one giant couple of swigs, just to get it done and over with. This usually results in me taking like actually 3 shots, when to everybody else something like that would be half a shot. And so we do that a couple times. Oh, just once. We just did it once. I remember there were very specific times in which we did this. And yeah, I'm not really drunk at all. And then the place starts filling up, and Devin gets there. She's the second one there. And covers me in fucking pixie dust. Because, you know, she wants to make us fly, because she's Peter Pan. And we're in love, and, you know.
And you still have glitter on you.
I still have fucking glitter, because glitter is the herpes of the art world, and the whole world knows it. It's a thing. But, oh shit, see, there's fucking pieces still. See? See? That's glitter. I didn't even work. I didn't even fly. I'm flying high now though, so it's okay. But the whole world probably thinks I'm like a really bad influence. But anyway, so we get there and we start taking swigs, and I'm not really feeling anything, and I get covered in pixie dust and I don't fly. And the room starts to fill up, and some kid who's Asian and really attractive and has dimples dressed up as Rufio. And that was cool. If you don't know who Rufio is, you can just leave right now.
So
Rufio's there. I'm Wendy and Raymond's a pirate. We get drunk. And then we walk around outside at some point. I don't know how we got there. I don't remember why we... Oh yeah, we went to see Devon's new house. She's getting a new house and she'll probably name it something like The Devon's House or something college-y that I have not the capacity to come up with, because I don't go to that kind of college. I go to some shit community college.
I don't think it's that shitty.
It's not that shitty comparatively, but I mean, it's community college. You've seen that show, Community.
It's pretty much like that.
It pretty much is. It's kind of funny how similar it is. That's probably why people like that show. And so we get back to the house, and by this point I'm drunk. And then I take another couple of gulps, and then it gets to 11 o'clock. And then I have to drive. And folks, what I did was really bad, so don't ever do it again. I'll never do it again, but it was 11 o'clock and I've never done this before, which is why it was so epic. And we waited. I said, okay, we can wait 2 hours and then I think I'll be okay to drive home. And so we wait 2 hours just mingling, but not really. It's more like me and Raymond are sitting on the couch while really loud dance music is playing, and every once in a while we get an ass in our face for people shaking their booties, or like a beer pong white ball thingy that flies into our face and make us want to not be alive anymore because no one likes us. And the hours pass and we get to the car, and I'm like, I'm gonna drive around the block just to make sure I'm okay. And at that point, Raymond, you should have known I was drunk at that point, because I'm gonna drive around the block to make sure I can ride. What the fuck?
You know what that really reminds me of?
What?
Mom, if I could run around the park, I could go to the party.
Yeah, that's what it is. It totally is.
It's this hyperbole
and a half.
Yeah.
If you know the internets, you know that.
Yeah, it's a really great comic. You should look it up.
Yeah, hyperbole and a half. We'll put a link in it.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, we can do that.
But, so, I do a block around the corner, and Raymond's
you
like...
do a block around...
I don't even know. What are words? What is
okay,
this
anyway,
like?
you drive around the block.
And Raymond's like, you made not a single driving error. I even used hand signals because I have no blinkers. Isn't that funny? I was drunk and I had no blinkers. And we get on the main roads, and I'm driving like a boss. And then I drop him off, and then I start driving home, and I get home, and I sit down, and I'm like, how on earth did I do that? Because I'm stumbling around the kitchen. I'm like, and I drove like 10 miles. Probably more.
It's not good.
Yeah, I'm never doing that again, because, like, it was just a bad idea. So that's the story of Devon's party.